What's up? What's up? What's up, baby? It's game time. Welcome back to TD Fizz Talk. Y'all already know what time it is. Man, it is game time. Let me tell you, let y'all in on a little secret, okay? All right? I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. TD, as of late, the last 3 weeks, TD has said to himself, I am going to calm it down. And on my streams and everything, I'm going to take a step back because every week I lose my voice. Have y'all noticed the TD videos lately? It ain't been crazy screaming like it used to be. I have saved my freaking voice for this moment when it's time to face the Patriots. Let's go, baby. It's time. It is time. It is game time. And I already heard everything I needed to hear. Y'all been telling me in the comment sections and email everything about how everybody writing us off. Even our own Dolphin fans are writing us off. I done heard it all. It is fine. It don't matter. It don't matter because it is Patriots time, baby. We are ready. We are ready. This is what we wait for, baby. Moments like this. Real moments like this. Moments that answer the question, are we over the hump? Real talk. Are we over the hump? Yeah, we know the haters gonna come. Y'all seen the title. The word Patriots is in the title. The haters will be over here in a little bit. They'll be over here in a little bit. They over there at home. Let me type in Patriots on YouTube. Anything today. TD done popped up. They'll be over here talking trash. Tell them, come on. Tell them, come on. This the week. Has the Miami Dolphins finally got over that hump? We find that out right here, baby. And hey, we lose. TD comes on. We ain't get over the hump, y'all. But for some reason, TD just feeling deep down inside, baby. Man, y'all already, I think y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't feel it at this time, tomorrow's hump day. It ain't Wednesday either. It is hump day, y'all. We finna get over this hump. And this hump right here is going to propel us into the playoffs. No question. It's time, man. It is time, baby. We finna play these Patriots, man, tomorrow. Just straight up. Guys, the reality is I'm not changing what I said before. It's going to hinge on our offensive line, okay? I know Xavier Howard is out. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But listen, the game is still winnable regardless. And we have to depend on our offensive line. Sometimes, guys, no matter how bad a player's been playing, sometimes you get that extra for them. We're at home. This has been I know the Dolphins have been motivated this week. We're at home. This is the biggest game. You look at the 3 interior linemen, and I think our center, our second string backup center is coming back, so that's going to be a plus. But you look at the offensive line in the middle, not the tackles. You look at the offensive line. Those guys know. They know right now I am in trouble from being in the NFL after this. Let's just be honest. Right now, they are still thinking, well, the benefit that I have is the fact that the Miami Dolphins have to play me. They have to play me. This is my opportunity to come out. I'm telling you, these guys, if they have a passion and want to be in the NFL, I know that this game right here is calling on them. It is calling on them, man. It is calling on them to be great and show that they can be just good enough to stay on this roster next season, to back up whoever they have starting. They know they have to. So I know they watching film. They watching this. They're trying to study up. They're trying to get ready. That's why as a part of me feels like, man, Gase, I know he's going to put the offensive line in a good position against the Patriots because this is also a game for Gase. Gase has to show himself. Gase has to be able to put a good, solid game together for the Miami Dolphins, look beyond competitive, and try to get this victory. And Gase knows I'm good. I'm safe. All this, should we get rid of the coach? Should we get rid of the quarterback, the GM? Gase knows I put a good game plan together today. It's that time, baby. It's that time. Gase has to show up, man. That offensive line, I don't think it's no bigger stage to be on. Patriots ain't playing amazing. They're not playing amazing football, but will we take advantage of it? Will we take advantage of it? They haven't been amazing, man. They just haven't. So I'm not worried about Ryan. Ryan's gonna do his thing. If the offensive line doing their thing, Ryan is gonna do his thing. Okay. I'm not worried about Gore, but if the offensive line do their thing, guys, everything on offense is gonna hinge off of that. I'm not worried about the receivers. Last time Patriots played a team that they were able to get physical with and jam them on the line and disrupt everything. Disrupt everything. It's one thing that we already only got a 2-second offensive line, but by jamming a receiver, almost forces them to have to be a 3-second. We automatically lose time just from jamming the previous receivers. Now I'm starting to see why I like the addition of Bryce Butler. And y'all know what I said. Bryce Butler wasn't no special signing to me. But one thing that we can rely on is that he's a good old veteran that will do his job. He will do his job. And in the first game, few catches here, a few catches there. You look up, Bryce Butler making some contributions. 2nd and 7, he picking up 6, giving us great manageable situations. Think about it. Y'all go back and look. He the last game, he contributed right out the gate. Will him and Tannehill's chemistry even get even better? Will he start being a good underneath, solid, decent player, can actually option routes, can read them well, turn around, sit down in coverage, bailouts? This is the little stuff, man. That's why I'm starting to actually like that pickup. And he can't get jammed at the line. And if they do jam him at the line, it's a lost cause for him because his size, he's big. I mean, he probably can draw holding calls as well. So I'm liking the offense all hinges on those 3 men in the middle. Those 3 men in the middle. And I'm going to be honest with you. If we get the backup center back, he's questionable right now. If he comes back, really all we got to worry about are those guards. I'm confident in our backup center. I mean, is he the greatest player? No, but I'm confident in him. I mean, let's look at what we've been dealing with. I'm confident, very confident in him. So we're looking at it, and he might actually be that glue. He might be that glue that helps them out or directs them, gives them what they need, tell them, communicate. This is what it's about, man. This is what it's about, man. But at the end of the day, guys, somebody say T.J. Larson is trash. Sorry about it, but he is terrible to watch. I get all that, but once again, y'all don't understand how if our center can be solid, think about it, all the outsides and the center is solid, it can play that much of a difference in a role with helping the line. With helping the line. Trust me. I mean, at the end of the day, if I think he's going to play, the backup center, I think he's going to come off the injury. He's going to play. He's going to be good enough. That's one thing I will tell you about our team. They're not putting out – they don't allow people out on the field unless they know that they're not 100%, but you know what I mean, over that 80% threshold. I mean, I'm sure several of these players could have played early while banged up, but they came out – they only allowed them to play when they could. So I know he's going to be an addition for us, man. But at the end of the day, that's what's going to have to happen on our offense, man. It starts there, but for some reason, I'm feeling like those guys will put it together for this game. They will put it together, man. Did you and Kiss the Rings do a video? Not yet, man. I'll actually reach out to them if I have the time right after this. I've been busy, but I've been stopping in, doing what I needed to do with you guys, going to take care of some stuff. It's Saturday. Wanted to make sure we clean out the house, make sure we freshen everything up and, run through the whole thing and, stay fresh. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'll try to get with them, see if, all he's going to be doing is yelling about, their past. They're as delusional as Cowboy fans, but at least they're relevant now. I give him that. But that's all he's going to do is ramble about the past. But I'll hit him up, man. TD, what's up with the P.O. box? Man, I still haven't went and got a P.O. box. Y'all see how lazy I can get sometimes? It ain't lazy. I'm just very busy. But I get on the L Burgess. I know a lot of people have hit me up, man. I want to send you this or send you that. I appreciate this. I appreciate that. Man, I just love doing this, man. But I'll get that stuff together because I know y'all love that. But just be patient with me. Matter of fact, I'll just tell the wife to get on me and that you all want it. She'll hold me accountable. Don't make me tell your wife you talking about the Cowboys. Oh wow. Here, Mark's in the room, y'all. Mark's in the room. All right, but Mark, matter of fact, you probably, I don't know if you subscribe to my other channel, Mark, TD Sports Talk. Go subscribe to it because the wife has convinced me, we had a little bet, I kind of lost. She convinced me tomorrow, as soon as the Dolphins live stream is over, can I come out in living area and stream a video of her watching the Cowboys or whatever. I said, sure, I can do that because she loved gloating about their win against the Saints because I don't like anything Cowboys. I really don't. I mean, I don't dislike the Cowboys. I just don't like them. So after I stream the Dolphins game, I'm going to go hang out with her because she feel that'll be pretty cool. That's getting that wife time in, but still getting to watch football because right now she in, let's watch a Christmas movie mode. But hey, happy wife, happy life. So, but that'll be good. It's something she brought up, and it's football. Oh, I got to do it. So tune into that tomorrow. But listen, guys, that's what's up with the offense. As far as the defense, man, we know we missing X. We know we missing X. All right, that's huge. It's huge, man. But here's what I keep trying to explain to y'all. All right. Here's what I keep trying to explain to y'all. We have to get as much pressure on Brady as we can. In return, if we're getting pressure on Brady, that means we're stacking the box and we're actually handling the run better as well. Those are really the keys to the game. Number one is stopping their run. I watched the Patriots and the Vikings game, and most people was looking at all the passing at the end, but you look at the beginning of that game, I was just like, man, the Patriots just keep running the ball. They just keep running the ball. First down, second down. They just keep running the ball. And people never know. They think just because they got Brady that they're gonna Brady about to kill y'all. Y'all ain't been recognizing the Patriots the last 3 years. The last 3 years, they have actually put an emphasis on running the ball. It's just that in late games, when it's a shootout, if their defense is acting up, Brady does what he needs to do. We have to stop their run. They are going to try to punch us in the mouth early with the run. Same thing they did in game one. Think about it. When we played them the first time. The first time we played them, the first thing they did is brought every cornerback up to the line of scrimmage and to jam our small receivers. Some of y'all look at it as, okay, they jammed our receivers, but y'all miss the benefit that also gives them. They brought, I don't even know, I'm talking about the defense. They brought everybody up to jam our receivers, right? It also helped stop our run early on. Because if we tried to run around the corner, they already got resistance early on versus receivers that are back and they're pushing it forward. The same thing we're going to have to do to them. This is why I keep saying about Matt Burke. We need to rush more than 4 and have these guys use their athleticism man-to-man, close coverage, close quarters. Allow Brady to pick us apart one-on-one, but hey, here's the rule, Brady. Even though you're good at throwing it in less than 3 seconds, you're only going to get 2 seconds every single time. Every single time. And sometimes if the cornerbacks are getting beat, they don't have to pay press coverage, but they don't have to be 7 yards back. How about try a 4 and play the inside? Allow the safeties to be over the top just in case they float it. Play 4 yards off and play the inside. Because first and foremost, you only got 2 seconds. The reason why that is scary for them is because there are only limited routes receivers can run in 2 seconds. You can't run the mediocre things and all that. If you're an outside receiver, you can run a slant. If you're an outside receiver, you can run a fade. If you are outside receiver, on rare occasions, you can run a back shoulder fade. Quick out. It's already thrown. Turn around. You got it. You're about limited to three type of throws. Now, if you're 4 yards off and you're playing inside, you automatically cut out the slant. And if it is, you might get a pick. So you're left with 2 routes. That's why you have your safety help over the top. That's for the outside. Now, these slot receivers, once again, they don't have many options. They don't have many options either. All they can do is run quick slants in or quick slants out or just a go route. And how you defend that, you're already rushing 5. This is where your creativeness, Matt Burke, goes with the defensive line. Put 7 on the line. They about to rush. How about send every single linebacker on the rush and back out Cam Wake, back out Robert Quinn? Those guys are athletic enough. Back those guys out. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to back them out. You can back in out the 2 guards because backing them out won't help. You already got a corner that's playing inside, so if they have a quick pass coming out, he got that too. And he's not even blocked. He's not blocked because he's playing inside. Hopefully y'all see exactly what I'm saying, man. Back one of those guards out to sit right there in the middle for anybody coming across. This is schemes. There are teams. Why do you think when we watch the Patriots in the playoffs or real tough teams and tough games that it's always a scene for the Patriots, which I have to realize is when they win games like 27-24, those are low-scoring games. Usually it picks up with some craziness at the end. But during the whole game, it's like low scoring. They go into the fourth quarter like 17 up, 17-17. If you know anything about football, technically that is low scoring. It's just that there's so many bad teams offensively that it looks like it's normal scoring. That's low scoring. That is. Going into the fourth quarter, 17-17 is technically low scoring. Great defenses? Yes. Great defenses too. You know why? Because they're doing this to Brady the whole game. And do you know those games where Brady's getting knocked all over the place? They're punting a lot. We've seen them. And it don't even have to be against the Dolphins, but we've all seen them. They're doing all this punting. They just can't get in the rhythm. It's because the defense is shaking them up just like they shook us up that first game. The exact same thing we need to do to them. Send 5+ on every single trip. Have your plays set this week. I don't care if it's 3 standard plays. On this play, Cam Wake knows that he's going to take 1 step forward like he's rushing and back out. On this play, you have to change the looks up. Change them looks up. Send all the speed linebackers. They're going to get there quicker. And the defensive line, let them back out. But before they back out, touch that person in front of you. And it's going to let one or 2 of them linebackers go through free and back out in the coverage. You'll stop all that little short stuff in the middle. Ain't no short stuff outside because you're playing inside coverage. He has to make an over-the-top throw. And that's where your safety helps. And your safeties don't need to be 20 yards downfield. They just need to be about, 11, 12, 13 yards? Because he got to throw it fast. Ain't no such thing as a 40-yard go, a 30-yard go. You're going to meet him 20 yards down the field, but you already got the position. These are the type of things we're talking about, especially with and these are the zones that you're supposed to run. But how in the heck are we running zone rushing 4? The way that our line hasn't been getting to the quarterback. You cannot run a zone rush 4 if your 4 ain't getting there. Anybody is going to get picked apart in the zone if you're giving a quarterback enough time. It's a zone. As soon as the first man runs in your zone, you pick him up and he's out and you leave him. And he's still got time to throw the ball. You lost. You know why? You don't know what's going on behind you anymore. And if you do, you got to turn yourself around and go check. And somebody's coming underneath in your zone again. You can't run a zone without getting pressure on a quarterback. Any quarterback in the NFL will eat a zone alive if they have the time. It's just common sense. It's just common sense. So you got to send pressure, man. That's the only thing that's just been frustrating me on this defense. Some games I know we watch and we be like, man, our defense is getting ripped apart. But no, I just keep on looking at the same thing happening over and over. Do you know how many times I've seen us blitz and it's actually worked? And I don't understand why we don't do it much at all. We don't do it much at all. Run the same four. It's like we have this fear complex where we just don't want to get beat. You're getting beat anyway. Send the house. Be aggressive. Send these boys on. Wow. Six every time if you want. I bet you Brady don't get his legs out of that. You rush 6 and you tell those defensive tackles in the middle, maintain lane integrity and just push forward. I don't want you thinking you got away and coming around. Just keep pushing forward. You stay right in front and let everybody else collapse him. He will not get out of that using his legs. He will not. I am not satisfied with the classic Miami Dolphins versus the Patriots where 3 or 4 times Wake comes around the corner and rocks Brady. Just okay, but that's all that happened the whole game against Brady. No, I want him to be threatened every single play. I want Minka to sack him. I want Quinn to sack him. I want Jerome Baker to sack him. I want Rashad Jones to come down on the blitz and sack him. I want everybody to have a shot at Brady. Everybody. And call the coverage as long as you ain't got less than 5 defenders back there behind you. Sometimes that's man-to-man. Sometimes you still got a free man. Period. Point, period, blank. Come on, man. You know one thing that the Patriots haven't been very successful at this year? Throwing the go route on the sideline. Just the outside receiver going and just floating it up there. Run one high safety. I mean, it's times I want you to put one safety over the top. 8 in the box. They got more receivers than we got out. Then you spread them out, but you're going to keep them 6 boys in the box. 6. Send them every single time. Send them every single time. Kiss the rings, man. Hey, I ain't ducking you, man. Y'all can't see the comment, but he's talking about stop ducking him. Ain't nobody ducking you, man. I got you, man. I'll hit you up right after this. You doing all these streams but can't debate me for 20 minutes. Man, it ain't a debate. Y'all about to get your behind torn up tomorrow. Y'all ain't nothing special this year. That's what it is, man. And we about to come and we about to get the job done. We about to get the job done because we can. Now back to my people. All right, now, TD Fins talk. Guys, we got to change that defensive scheme up, man. That's the key to victory. Those 2 things. J-Rock, those 2 things, man. Stop, literally. Offensive line, the front 3, and I really want to say just the 2 guards now. Because we're getting some help back at center. The 2 guards, if the center can help them and the tackles can help them, sandwich them and help them out. Those guys do what they got to do. And Matt Burks giving Tom Brady them looks. Send 5 or 6 every single time. Don't let them know where the rush is coming from. Don't let them know where the rush is coming from. I know, L. Burgess. I know. I'm gonna try not to lose my voice, but hey, man, it's time, man. This is a hump game for us. This is, are we going to get over the hump? Because y'all know we beat the Patriots. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Man, I can't wait for tomorrow. It's gonna be huge. I'm gonna be streaming on this channel unless YouTube try me on some crazy mess and shut this down tonight. I don't know why they would, but I'll be on this channel tomorrow. Game time, baby. Game time, man. JD Diesel, what's up, man? Gore eating tomorrow. Yes, he is. Gore, see, Belichick even said it. Belichick said they got a really good run game. But I already know in Belichick in the back of his head, I'm glad they don't use it a lot. I'm glad they don't use it consistently. I'm actually glad about that. That's a Belichick. Man, YouTube hates the Dolphins. Oh, man. We going to war with the Pats like them Jets in the Miami Gardens area. Oh, man. Miami Gardens done got rough, man. I know that much. Do Brock deserve a shot if we are losing 14-0 at the half? J-Rod, why would you even ask that question? You know, I just watched a replay on NFL Network, right? Of the Colts and the the Houston Texans. I just watched the replay game while I was doing some work. And I was looking at that game and I was like, wow, Andrew Luck starting this game, boo-boo trash. Andrew Luck done threw 2 picks. He done sacked, fumble. They done got I think they got a safety. No, they stripped another one and got a touchdown off of that. He is getting murdered. It is 28-10 in the middle of the third quarter, and he's been the reason. I was saying that, and I was like, and people always talk about him being better than Tannehill. And then I watched this man. The coach put the ball in his hand even longer. And he came back, go to overtime. And I'm sitting there like, why do people always say stuff like J-Rock said, do Brock deserve a shot if we are losing 14-0 at the half? You don't know what's going to happen. Even, you know how if we're down to the Patriots 30-0 at half, in the past we have been? Do you know that some teams have come back and won games like that? Yes, it's rare, but all you got to do is come out and execute. And sometimes other teams have bad strings just like you had at the beginning. So at the end of the day, man, you can't be so quick to pull a trigger on certain people in certain situations. Even if they come out and throw 2 picks. Tannehill touchdown to interception ratio has been improving every year as well. He don't just throw picks. Usually stuff happens. And at the end of the day, if he comes out, if a quarterback like him comes and throw picks, you always got to look at the stats and say it's not likely he's going to keep doing it. That's just how it is, man. But people, you know, the haters, they're going to be like, no, I don't want to hear that. Because if he do, because then he actually does go out and do another one. And then they're like, oh, see, I told you. It's just, I mean, come on, man. You can't win for losing regardless. You just play the person who's going to give you the best chance of winning. Regardless of who likes who more. If the fans like this person more, you play who's going to give you the best chance at winning. All right? TD, we got this win tomorrow. Ain't no question, man. Who you got on the Colts and Texans tomorrow? I got the Texans. I got the Texans winning that game, but we shall see. Live look at Brock. Oh my gosh. You said we need to try something new. Would Brock be something new? Bill don't want to play, I believe. Bill, I don't know who Bill is. Don't want to play, I believe. What do you mean try something new? Brock ain't nothing new. We done had Brock. That's old. TD, should we move on from Tannehill? No, I don't think so. The coach. Coach Bill don't want to play, I believe. What do you mean? What the coach don't want to play what? Brock, not new. He has you think D Delaney gonna play? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. I commented that but I didn't see where he's not gonna play. I commented that the Saints versus Dolphins comment. I saw your other video. Yeah, man. That's crazy, right? But our defensive and O-line just need to bring their A game. As simple as that, Carlos. TD, does Brady get 6 this year? What do you mean 6? 6 rings? His 6th ring or something like that? Let me know what you're talking about. Dolphins National. Yes, we are on. We need to draft that QB Murray out of Oklahoma, Mahomes 2.0. We don't know who Mahomes is yet. I can't wait till y'all start to realize that, man. We don't even know who Mahomes is yet. I keep telling y'all, Mahomes ain't looking no different from Cam Newton his rookie year, Andrew Luck his rookie year, RG3 his rookie year. You know, all those guys, their rookie year. Remember how they came out? Now look at them. They quarterbacks. I mean, they good. You know, you see what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, y'all can't be getting so hyped over these players in the draft, man. You can't get so high. They have to come out and prove it. I love the Tunsil pickup when we first got him, but his big name, he still had to prove it. Yes, he did. You know, Minka Fitzpatrick can take off, but he can also start bumming it. So at the end of the day, we got to let these players turn out to be who they're going to turn out to be, get behind them. And if it works out, we praise them for it. But don't get too caught up in the draft thinking that everything is the draft. All right. The draft is your hope. That's your hope. Free agency, you go get your proven. And then you bring your hope in to either start. See, technically, teams are supposed to already have their team ready to go before the draft. They should have everybody they need before the draft. Period. And then the draft is to replace some of them parts that you already got. That means, hey, it was a good pick. Or develop under what you already got. That's what the draft is for. Will they be good enough to take whoever already got it? Or are they good enough to where we can develop them to take it one day? You see, your team's supposed to already be ready, man. You're supposed to already have your quarterback before you drafting your future quarterback. You draft a quarterback where you say, and then you say, is it worth it for the franchise right now? Come on, man. Play baseball. Remember RG3? Look how he turned out. That's my point, man. I keep saying this to all y'all, man. If I'm Ryan Tannehill, I would want out of Miami. Real talk, though. What have the Dolphins done for him? The fan base better be careful what they wish for. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. See, y'all to be real mad. Y'all to be real mad if Ryan Tannehill miraculously gets us into the playoffs this year. I don't care if he will lose his first round, right? We come back next year, kind of keep everything together, we're a little more healthy, and we win a Super Bowl with Ryan Tannehill. And now all of a sudden, Ryan Tannehill's contract is up. Hey, are we going to get this man some more money or what? The whole fan base, of course we do. We realize now we done fixed these problems. He's our guy. And Tannehill says, no, I want to hit the free agent market. I want to hit the free agent market. And we lose Tannehill. He goes off and is successful with other teams and actually wins some rings. Do you know how crazy bad that will be on us hold on, y'all. Hey, man. Hey. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm streaming right now. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you when you get here. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. Sorry, guys. All right. Word pre CD, yo TD, my man. What's up, Jersey Dolphin? Yeah, I'm feeling generous. All right, guys. So y'all know how crazy that'll be, though. Y'all know how crazy that'll be. Oh, I ain't on the phone with Brady, man. If I was on the phone with Brady, man, I hurt his feelings, make him go into tomorrow's game heartbroken. TD, you wrong, bro. Tannehill gets hurt every year. He is not a postseason guy. What do you mean he gets hurt every year? He's only gotten hurt twice. I keep telling y'all that. Literally, his knee. He got hurt that year. He should have had surgery, but didn't, and blew it. It was the same injury, which took him out another year. I get that. That was the same injury. That's number one. Number two, if you didn't see that shoulder injury, Any quarterback in the league would have got that injury. You try to throw full force and somebody just rejecting it and pulling it back at the same time, anybody would have got that. He's not a postseason guy. I mean, what resume does he have to be able to prove that? That's what's crazy. What resume are you looking at to say he's not a postseason guy? Or he doesn't get to the postseason, or he doesn't perform in the postseason? I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure. But what I do know is Tannehill in his career with Miami, in Miami versus the Patriots, is 3-1 versus Tom Brady. That's what I do know. Tannehill has played Tom Brady in Miami 4 times. He is 3-1 against Tom Brady in Miami. 3-1 against Tom Brady in Miami. That's what I do know. Somebody said 4-1. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I thought it was 3-1. I think he's 3-1. He's 4-1. Maybe I'm missing something here. I might be missing one. Even better if it is. That's what I do know. And that's what we going into tomorrow knowing. It's 4-1. I believe y'all. I believe you. 4-1, man. 4-1. What I also know is Brady is 7-9. 7-9 in Miami. 7-9, y'all. Come on, man. Tannehill gave him 4 of those 9. Tannehill gave him 4 of those 9. Almost half of his losses in his entire career. Y'all don't understand that. Put it together. Almost half his losses in his entire career in Miami. Tannehill says, no, not in my house. Not in my house, brother. Somebody said, bro, it's 3-1. Hey, that's what I was saying. Somebody saying 4. And all I know is he upping Brady. He murdering Brady in Miami. His record. That's what I do know. Come on, man. That's what I do know about Tannehill. Y'all ain't finna bait me into that today, man. Jones, Howard, and Tannehill need to be in day till the end. Yeah, Howard. Listen, y'all. I mean, I try to keep it as consistent as possible, y'all. So I got to keep it real with y'all. I'm impressed by Howard. I'm happy for Howard. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hoop and holler. I gave him his props last week. Told him he has emerged as one of the best corners in the league right now. But at the end of the day, it's something to say about longevity. There is something to say about longevity. You got to be able to do this more than a season. You got to be able to do this more than a half of a season. Y'all talking about somebody who watch film too. Everything ain't pretty for Howard on film. So at the end of the day, he's making those. He's an athlete. And sometimes you need an athlete to get it done, man. To get it done. But it don't mean that athletes are just rock solid. They're that dude. Because he gets beat a lot, and sometimes the quarterback on the opposing team bails him out. Anthony Saba got a good example of it this week. Good example. They should have had an easy touchdown in the end zone. Howard actually got beat. And the quarterback threw it behind the receiver. So you got to keep an eye on these guys. You be proud of what they're doing and be happy about what they're doing. But hey, is this going to be the same guy next year? Because I don't want us thinking we just automatically got the guy and pay that guy. I mean, the way he's playing, he's earning it. But I don't want us to get fooled and be like, pay that guy. Let's sit back and keep watching. Look at Bobby McCain. Let's be honest, y'all. We're going to try to keep it real over here. Look at Bobby McCain. Has he been what we thought he was going to be at the beginning of this season? We made him the highest paid nickel in the NFL. We made that man the highest paid nickel in the NFL. He ain't been Worth every penny now. Let's just be honest. I'm just keeping it real. So this is all I say. We get excited about, Xavier Howard got us this and that. And hey, I understand. We're fans, man. I do the same thing. I'm all on Xavier Howard. He won us the game. I don't care. I don't care about all that other stuff. He got it done. But don't go too far ahead without taking a look at it with the film and being sure. That's what the front office should be doing. Being sure. And if they look at film like I look at film, you say, I love what we have and what he's going to continue to develop to be, but it's so much for him still to lock down on, and we'll keep working on that. And if he can get better with that, then maybe we need to get this man the contract he deserves. But if those areas don't start, improving, I'm sorry, we're going to have to trade that asset just in time for a draft pick. Especially if he makes a Pro Bowl. I'm just saying, y'all, be smart. This is real football front office stuff. Xavier Howard, on a scale of 1 to 10, Allen Broward, on a scale of 1 to 10, Xavier Howard is playing 7.7 football. And y'all would think with all the picks and all the glamour and stuff, man, he's playing 9.5 football. Come on, TD. He's playing 7.7 football, which is still great, man. But when you go watch the film, it's a lot of stuff that he can definitely improve on to be considered a lockdown corner and be that guy you can literally leave on the island. Because if you can leave a guy like that on the island and he becomes that dude, now we actually can afford, based off of Burke's system, we can actually dial up pressure. Burke just feel like we can't dial up pressure. I think something about Burke feels like if we do dial up the pressure, we still don't get there and we always get bit. You know why? Because let's be honest, early in the season before Xavier Howard was getting all these picks, he was making a lot of tackles. Let me tell y'all what it means with a quarterback making a lot of tackles. That means he's athletic enough to be close to the receiver, but you ain't over that hump to make sure that receiver don't get the ball. That receiver's catching that ball and he's making quick tackles. So he's been solid. Then the picks start coming out of everywhere. And, we got one of the best. We got the best corners in the league. Could be. But go look at that film and you'll see he's about a 7.7. But the crazy thing is, in this league, what he's doing is good enough to get him to a Pro Bowl. Now he gets to a Pro Bowl and the coaches have a decision to make. Do we let this guy go into free agency? First, they have to decide, based off of what we really see on film, not what people see when he got the pick, he won the game, and it's always his name. No, let's just, coaches get in the room and they say, let's get real. Based off of what we see, is he getting ripped apart in short game coverage? Well, he ain't getting ripped apart, but, he's not winning the battles. But he has a hawk for the ball. He has good awareness, and he's picking people off going deep. Coaches will make a decision and literally say, is he going to ever get good at those short routes and stuff like that? That's where the decision is going to come. If they say, yes, he is, they're going to sign this man. They're going to give him the money. They're responsible if he don't turn out. If he don't turn out to be where he's going to be, the coaches are responsible. This is where the GM say, is he going to improve that area? Yes, I believe he is. We're going to give him the money. If he don't turn out, y'all responsible. That's how it's supposed to work. Or the coaches say, I don't know. I don't think he's going to improve in the underneath. He's still a great ball hog. He gets all that deep stuff, but he's not going to improve underneath. Then the GMs have to say, thanks for the truthful information. GMs got to go in their little cave and they got to say, do we try to keep this guy? Or do we trade him now since he is an asset now? He's a Pro Bowl caliber, but we can fool a team thinking they're about to get the biggest lockdown corner emerging. Because think about it, what is another fan base going to do? Oh, we got Xavier Howard. He went to the Pro Bowl last year. Man, we done got a corner. We got a lockdown corner. Y'all know we done went through it so many times. But we don't know the real history of the player because we don't study him every day. We don't watch their film. We go off of the fact that he made it to the Pro Bowl. We go off of the fact that he made it to the Pro Bowl. And do a front office literally say, let's trade this guy and see if we can get a second round pick, maybe even a first round. Somebody sucks so much that they'll give us a first round pick right now. Especially if they already drafted their quarterback in the last 1 or 2 years and they need, something on the defensive end or whatever it may be. We can sucker somebody in a first round pick. Or maybe we get a second round pick. And an extra guard or something. You see what I mean? A right guard. This is what GM decisions they have to make. So we got to keep an eye out on Xavier Howard, and don't just think that that's your corner for the future. Don't think it's your corner for the future. He has to make sure he's being that lockdown guy if we're gonna be paying him anything over $10 million a year. Look at all the big name quarterbacks in the league. Think about the last 10 years, y'all. Y'all can name them. I want y'all to name them in the comment section. Think about all the big name corners in the last 10 years that went to free agency and somebody got them. What happened to them right after? Think about it. What happened to them right after they got traded or they switched teams? I don't know many of them that worked out at all. It's crazy. What was the one that played for the Raiders? Do y'all remember? Dang, what is his name? I can't believe I done forgot it. Malcolm Butler trash. Remember the one that played for the Raiders? Had a long name, I believe. Just hold on for a second. I messed with that. You broke it down 100. You got to understand football in and out and how this worked. That front office. Man, what was his name? I thought it was a cornerback that played for the Raiders that ended up getting. Yes, Abdul. Issa Abdul, I believe. Richard Sherman, no. But remember when he got traded or free agency or whatever? What happened, man? He was the biggest name. Every time these big name guys get traded, they don't end up being the same. Nnamdi. There you have it. That was his name. You got it. You got it. Whoever he got traded to. But y'all see what I mean? But guess what? I was one of those people that was actually watching this player, studying him. Because remember what we were going through in that time at cornerback? I don't know. Let me remember. Was it Devontae Davis and Sean Smith, or who was it at that time? Was it Brent Grimes? I forgot what we were going through. I think it was Brent Grimes or somebody. We were going, like every year we were getting killed. And I was like, who should the Dolphins go get? And I was looking and I was just watching and I was watching. And I was like, everybody talks about Nnamdi. And I'm studying his film. I'm watching games. And I'm like, there's a lot, though, that let a big body receivers abuse him in certain areas. And they say that this is the top of the line. Man, do you actually go pay this guy that kind of money? And I said, I don't know. I wouldn't do it, but we need it so bad. Who knows? And look what happened. That's something I always remember. Look what happened when he moved on for that big money. Huge contract for a quarter. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It was Davis. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. He got a huge contract. And I was like, man, teams get suckers so bad. That's why I was glad we didn't keep Jarvis Landry. That's why I was glad we didn't keep Ajayi. I keep saying it. Ajayi, I don't think he's going to be in this league long. He has total disregard for his own health. You see Frank Gore, he hits that hole. He's patient. Let me scoot over. Let me get through this hole. Ajayi just, I'm coming full steam. That's all good, and I loved it. It was passion. It was football. But in this league, all this stuff going on, your career's not going to be long. They don't mind beating the heck out of you. They don't mind running you in the dirt. They do not mind running you in the dirt in the NFL. He would have not been he was already in the concussion protocol with us a few times. And with the Eagles, he was. Now torn ACL. This is what we possibly would have had to deal with, paying him big money. Do you know how much we were paying him before that? Pennies. Pennies. That's what it's about, man. So Abdullah, thank you, man, for even being concerned, man. Better than what we got. But guys, man, you got to look at this type of stuff. Do I want Xavier Howard to be with us long term? Hell yes. And I want him to improve in them small areas that I want him to improve in those small areas. I want him to. But at the end of the day, we got to be smart. Y'all have to think about, you got to think about the simple fact of you don't just re-up a guy like that for cheap, especially if he makes the Pro Bowl. Do you know what he's going to be demanding? And if the Miami Dolphins don't give it to him or can't give it to him, he is going to find it. You have to start being smart, guys. Yeah, he's a good cornerback, but I think y'all miss the point sometimes of, do you go get a good cornerback for, I mean, how much money you think cornerbacks going today for per year? Y'all football heads in the chat, man. How much are the best cornerbacks in the league, how much are they making per year? Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. How much money are the great cornerbacks in the NFL making per year right now? Anybody know? No, per year. Ain't no 25 mil per year. Come on, man. 21? Do y'all see that? $21 million. $21 million. You are signing up for your O-line or defensive line to suck automatically. You are putting $21 million in one man at the cornerback position. That's my whole point. Hello? Yeah, I'm probably 7. No, PM. Yeah, can I come out and grab after? All right, then. Hold on. No. I'll see you. Bye-bye. Man, hold on, man. Somebody said 13 million. And listen, ain't no 21. Is Richard Sherman getting 21 a year? I know y'all kidding me. That had to be somebody just throwing a number out, man. That had to be somebody, man. Now I got to look it up, man. I got to look it up. I have to look it up. Let me see this, man. Oh, boy. One moment, guys. I just have to. Cause y'all maybe not sure about it, so let me just pull it up myself. This is crazy, man. Love me some AJ Boy, who are considering the top DBs right now. We can go through that in a second. Hold on. I gotta see this. Man, where's my mouse? Okay, here it is. What up, Caden? Man, why it ain't showing me? Hold on. Bad Bird Peterson. All right, the deal is worth $39 million plus incentives, including a $5 million signing bonus. Let's see. 3-year, $39 million. Yeah, so he's getting 13 a year. So that's about what it costs a corner. All right, so here's what I'm trying to explain to y'all, okay? They say use your phone. You're right. Here's what I'm trying to explain to y'all, man. Y'all have to understand what the team's salary cap is and understand how much we're paying every player. Some teams don't realize. Let's use the Dallas Cowboys, for example. Right now, they've used all their money, right? But the worst thing that could have ever happened to the Cowboys was Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott's rookie year. Their rookie year. The reason why is The worst thing going to happen is them playing as great as they did because they still don't know what they have. They get spurts of greatness, and then it's like, what's going on? What's going on? They don't know what they have. But now they're about to be stuck in a dilemma. They've used all their money, but they got Dak Prescott on a rookie contract, barely making any money, about to have to get a big payday. Now they got Ezekiel Elliott, who is on a rookie contract, barely making any money, about to get a huge payday. Not to mention, one of their best Pro Bowl offensive linemen is up for a big contract. Guys, the reality is sometimes you can't afford it all. What do you think the Cowboys already did before Ezekiel Elliott came in? DeMarco Murray broke the record in the NFL with the yards with the Cowboys. He had the most that year, if I'm not mistaken. They had the best offensive line, and they still got rid of DeMarco Murray. In comes Ezekiel Elliott. And people were shocked. Oh, look what Zeke's doing. DeMarco Murray was running that rock before that, too. It was the offensive line. It was the offensive line. And it continues to be. But what happens when you can't afford them all? Think about the Super Bowl teams. They always say it's harder to repeat because you can't keep everybody. They're Super Bowl champs now. Now, when they hit free agency, they got even an extra premium on their money. That's why it's hard to keep championship teams together. Unless they all taking pay cuts. So do you want to pay a guy like Xavier Howard the very top dollar when you know there are areas of his game that you want to be improved, but it's not? How you going to play a complete player one moment, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Had to run off real quick. But guys, what you have to realize is with these salary caps, man, you have to be able to afford everybody. Why would you pay a guy, Xavier Howard? And I'm not saying that. I want him to work out. I want him to improve in coverage. And I want him to get the big contract. Let me be clear about that first and foremost. But why do you pay a guy complete money and they're not a complete player? But he's a Pro Bowler. That don't mean he's still getting beat on certain stuff. This is my whole point. You cannot, that's why, but don't be fooled. That's all I'm telling y'all. I love X, but don't be fooled. I would pay X. I would hate to see him on another AFC team. Sometimes you got to pay your young stars. Sometimes is right. But remember, you don't just pay him to pay him. And you have to understand why he's a star. Because of his interceptions? Is that why he's a star? Because of his interceptions? Think about it. It's because of his interceptions. Has he really built the reputation so far of being locked down? Take the interceptions away. That's what you got to do. Take the interceptions away. Has he just been 100% locked down? You can go look at Anthony Saba's channel right now and it'll show you he hasn't been. Great talent. Locks down a lot, but it ain't 100 all day. That guy. Reality. So, I just don't like making those kind of decisions and just paying the guy. I'm saying we got to pay this guy. We got to make sure if he turns out to be what we know he can be, if he turns that corner and even tighten up those other things that he can improve on. Everybody got stuff they can improve on. Somebody said give him another 2 years. Yeah, see, he's going to be one of those guys. That's another thing. They might pacifier him. Give him those 2-year deals. You see what I mean? But you know that they'll know that he can be that guy if they give him the long-term 4+ years and the money. That's what it is, man. What's up? Just joining in. We talking about Tannehill again. No, we ain't been talking about Tannehill. We've been talking about all kind of stuff, man. But don't get me started. We need a Patrick Surtain, Sam Madison duo. Man, you going back. That's what's up, though. Give him another 2. Top 10 corners make 12.5 to 15. And have those top corners actually been worth it on their teams? And this is another thing. Some of those corners are worth it for the defense, but you clearly see where they struggle on the rest of the team. What positions they struggle in. And people always say, why don't they improve that position? Because we're paying other positions too much money to actually get quality over there. People don't understand that. Why do you think Brady even took pay cuts? People don't understand that. Why do you think people in New England will come in and get a solid contract, but it ain't the greatest in the league, but they know they're going to win? Because they fill the team full of players that are on a scale of 1 to 10 between 7 and 9. They fill the team with them. And more of them are closer to the 7.5 than the 9s. But they got a team full of them. And this year, for the first time, I felt the Miami Dolphins had a team full of 7, 8s, and 9s. And then they start getting hurt. And then we realized the backups were 4, 5s, and 6s. So all you got to do, fill the team with 7, 8s, and 9s. And when you get a talent like an Xavier Howard, who people are thinking is a 10, all right, go get that 10 value for him in the trade. Unless we feel he's a 10 too. Because if he turns out to be that 10, then hey, give him that money. But you got to look up at the makeup of your team and say, would this be the best bet? Do we go ahead and lock this guy down and suffer over here? You see what I mean? A lot of that happens in these organizations. And why you think so many suck? Because they put so much money right there. And now this is just, all it takes is one injury and your season's over. That's just reality, man. I've been on for an hour now. I've been trying to keep these to an hour, guys. This is TD Fins Talk. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's time for me to get out of here. I've been on quite a bit today. So I thank y'all for y'all love. Thank y'all for y'all support. I am so ready for tomorrow. Y'all be tuned in. We are going to war, all right? Yeah, we are going to war. War. No, don't leave, bro. I'm crazy. Same agent as Jarvis. I have nothing better to do now. Oh, wow. Wait, sub to Flynn 101. Help. I don't know what that was. Liz. Thank you, bro. How hot will it be tomorrow? I'm not sure. I need to check that out. All right, Michaela. Peace. War ready. Yes, we are, man. Stay streaming, my G. Hey, I'm waiting. We can all pull an all-nighter. Hey, man, if I have time late tonight, I might hop on real late at night and kiss the rings if you on, man. I see you say you're waiting. I'm about to go check on the fam and the wife. As soon as I get a little break, man, I'll hit you up, man. If I can, man. I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty busy. I had to get my people they love first, man. Are you streaming the game tomorrow, TD? Of course I am, y'all. But, hey, y'all, I'm out. We need that W tomorrow. Appreciate you, TD. Bless up. Bless up to all y'all, man. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. This TD Fans Talk. I am out. It is family time. Hey, y'all, go make it some family time for yourself. You know, go tell one of your loved ones, hey, what can I do for you right now? Just because. All right, man. Peace. I'm out, y'all.